Here I'll show you how to set up the DX8 for use with the 3GX version 3. I'm going to be using a 7010 receiver with a DSMX satellite so that we have a true DSMX connection. This is much better than just two satellites. Enter the system menu and go down to model type, select helicopter. Even if it's already set to helicopter, go ahead and do that data reset. Then go to your swash type, set that to 3 servo 120. And switch select. You want to make sure gyro set on gear, governor on aux 2. Flight mode, go ahead and activate the hold switch. Go to your trim setup. We're kind of doing this as a nitro model, so we're going to leave that trim at 5, but change the aileron, elevator, and rudder to 0. If you're flying electric, you'd change the throttle to 0 as well. On my warning screen, I like to change that throttle to 5%. If it's off the bottom anywhere, I want to know. And then I want to inhibit the warning for throttle hold. Frame rate doesn't really matter. Set this to 11 milliseconds. Then get out of the system menu and go into the main function list. Your gyro menu, you want to set that to flight mode switch. And right here, I'm going to set the normal mode to a rate mode so that I can adjust the tail rotor control rod on the first couple of flights. And then I'll change that to a heading hold gain of probably around 70. I like to run a high gain and heading hold. And notice the switch is flight mode and the channel's gear. And nitro guys, if you're going to use the governor, you can set that to flight mode. If you want the governor to be inactive in normal mode, just leave that at 0. If you want to use governor in normal mode, you can set that to something like 68%. But you'll be changing these as you test fly it. Now here's a trick on the pitch curve. While I'm doing the setup on the 3GX, I like to change the second and fourth points to 50% so I don't have to worry about the stick being exactly at center. Now don't forget to change that back. And go to your monitor and flip your switches. Make sure your gyro gain and your governor speed change when you flip the switch. Make sure everything works just like it should. And then last of all, you'd flip the throttle hold switch. Make sure throttle hold takes the throttle to low. And that's it.